Halloween wasn't always about kids dressing up in Shrek and Spider-Man costumes. Back in the day, people would get, should we say, creative. Here are 20 of the creepiest old-time Halloween costumes ever. Number 20. The aardvarks. Are they supposed to be anteaters? The piercing stare is what unnerves us the most. Why are they only wearing masks? And where is the rest of their costume? We don't understand. But if you happen to be strolling during the night, they'll surely scare you, that's for sure. Number 19. Chunky ghost. From the instant you see this Halloween costume, thoughts of the scariest parts of horror movies must come into your mind. I mean, just imagine this kid walking up to your place on Halloween. Would you open the door? Number 18. The toddler. On Halloween, this toddler turned into one scary-looking creature that apparently has a skull with horns sticking out of it. As much as it looks scary, you wouldn't know what the costume maker was thinking of, would you? Number 17. Ghost-faced killer. Apparently, the burn victim look was a great costume idea back in the day, not to mention that jack-o'-lantern on the table. If you want your child to avoid nightmares, he or she should probably never come into contact with this creepy figure. Number 16. The spaceman. These two space creatures sure know how to scare the Earthlings with their inventive costumes. If it wasn't Ghostbusters, your second guess would be Michelin Man, right? Maybe we'll never know. Creepy either way. Number 15. The Nightmares Classroom. You wouldn't want to see your child entering this room. I think they're supposed to be ghosts and they're probably going to haunt my dreams. So, I guess the masks do have the desired effect. I think the creepy grin is what pushed it over the top for us. Number 14. Terror Inspiration. When seeking to inspire terror, quantity is quality. Might I call your attention to the center ring, where our circus of the damned performers are currently gathering to eat your souls. Their main purpose must only be fear infliction. Number 13. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse. While the skeleton riders are scary, especially because one looks to be kid-sized, it's definitely the full horse costume that tips this from weird to just plain spooky. Signaling the end of days, the costume makers must have been very creative back then. Number 12. The Creepy Clowns. Frightening. These creepy clowns enjoy themselves outdoors while hamming it up for the camera. Their entire motive is clearly to scare the wits out of people, especially when they work as a group. Number 11. The Mini Lion and Dog. The mini dog looks a bit unnerving, but the lion mask with the menacing eyebrows makes it look like the kid wearing it might leap at the photographer. They seem to be planning their next cunning move to catch the photographer by surprise. Number 10. The Ghostly Figure. It's not just that this person is dressed up as a ghost that makes it creepy, but that the image is so faded and muted that the ghost seems, well, proper ghostly. You probably don't need to look at it twice to notice how creepy it is. Number 9. The Oddities. We think there may be a ghost and a scarecrow here. I couldn't tell you for certain though. The little guy in front could be a corporate ghost or Slender Man's son, but I have no idea about the nightmare on the right. Number 8. The Popeye Pals. Now this is the creepiest Popeye mask I've ever seen. And he has some creepy pals like the Uncle Sam, the skeleton, and the little boy who's just wearing black. With friends like this, he probably doesn't need to dress up too much. Number 7. Halloween Couple. The weird factor with this couple is that they haven't really gone to any particular lengths for this costume. It's only a mask, yet somehow it manages to look creepy. I think it's the impossibly enormous grin. Number 6. Devil Child. Here he is, the devil, in kid form. I thought the last photograph was creepy, but it just gets creepier. This one is so wrong. If we opened our door and saw this looking back at us, well, I'd run the other way. Also, sort of reminds me of a Power Ranger. Number 5. Partying Friends. Here's another freaky team. On top of some of the costumes being horribly racist, that clown in the front bears an uncanny likeness to Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story, right? These people were probably not messing around. Number 4. Fortune Tellers. A lion, a witch, and a duck walked into a fortune teller's tent and, well, you're going to have to make up your own punchline for this one. I think my future would look pretty bleak if I were to step into a fortune-telling booth with these guys. Number 3. Chicken Man. The only thing that would make this image any weirder would be a massive grin spread across his face. Notwithstanding the amount of time it would have taken to create this costume, he nearly put it into perfection. Definitely a different type of creepy. Number 2. American Indian. There was a time where there wasn't any kind of issue with dressing up as an American Indian for Halloween. Now it's not as popular. We think the oddness of this particular outfit is an example of why. Number 1. The future serial killers. At first our eyes immediately went to the jester in the middle, but it wasn't long before what I guess is supposed to be a Native American to the left caught my eye. That guy isn't messing around. Wonder what the guy's got up to on that particular night. Happy Halloween.